Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. I hope you're all very well and are having a lovely week. So today I thought I'd run through some of my favourites from the beginning part of this year. So this is January and February, since I don't really try out a lot of new products like month on month, but I do in like a cumulative sort of 3 months to 2 month period do try out some new products. Sorry about the glasses. If I take them off I have little nose dents and I really hate it. So if you see my ring light, it's a bit annoying, but oh well, we can deal with it, can't we? So if you want to see what my January and February favourites have been, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off with kind of health and well-being products. So products that make me feel good. And to begin with is a candle which I've been obsessed with. This is from a very random place where you wouldn't really buy candles from. This is from IKEA. We got 2 of them when we went up last time. This one is a raspberry, so like this is a berry scented one which smells amazing. This one is like, this is peaches. I couldn't remember which one it was. And these were £1.50 for 2. So if you're on a budget or you spend too much money on makeup or other things and you want to get a candle like I do, these are amazing. They are so nicely scented. They're not too strong and they're quite hefty for the price that you're paying. And I've probably burnt, this just explains how messy my room is. It's full of dust, but anyway, this one I have probably burnt for about 3 hours so far, and it is barely sort of even dented. And then obviously there's this one as well, which is the berries one, and they say they go for 40 hours. But yeah, we found these and we wanted some nice smellies for our bedroom. These were the ones that we really liked when we went up there. They did have some other flavours. I think they had apple and vanilla, but these were like the best ones that we thought matched both of us when Callum and I went up to IKEA. Some other things that really make me feel good and I absolutely love for the shower. It is the Ritual of Yulda, which is a limited edition scent, and it's a foaming shower gel. And this is in pomegranate and watermelon, and I am obsessed with this. I absolutely love the smell of this. It just smells sweet but not too sweet to the point where it's sickly, and it's just, oh, I can't explain it. We had this in, I think we got this in the advent calendar that they had last year, so obviously they were promoting their limited edition range. We even got a little candle of this scent, and it's just so sort of, it makes you smell really nice as soon as you step out the shower. It foams up, so you literally need like a tiny amount and it goes all over your body. It is amazing. And to go with that, I also got the Glow of Life body cream in the same scent. Now this is exactly the same. You hardly need any of this and it goes a long way, and the scent lasts ages. I am absolutely obsessed. And for how much you get and like sort of the way they look, they kind of look really expensive and luxury, and I think they were £20 for the 2. So I was very happy with that. I thought it was an absolute bargain, but I'm really scared they're going to sell out, so I might have to go back and buy some more, just so if I do ever run out I have got a backup, because I'm absolutely obsessed with this scent. Otherwise I'm going to find a new scent, so I might order some more, and then when they sell out I'll go and find a new scent, obviously. Oh, it smells amazing. I can't even explain it. Definitely smells like pomegranate and watermelon. It smells very summery, very spring-like. Another cream I've been loving is, I've been having really bad dermatitis on my hands. I've suffered with it and suffered with eczema all my life, but I especially get it on my hands, especially in the winter and into like spring, summertime. It just seems to flare up. So my auntie was in America, and this is American product, but we do have sort of similar products over here. So the one that is from America is the Cortisone 10, and this is the Intense Healing Formula. It's maximum strength. So it's a hydrocortisone anti-itch cream, which also means that, as it says in the name, it's anti-itch. So when I'm constantly scratching, especially at night, I put a bit of this on, and by the morning my hands are not as red and not as raw, and they just seem to have gone down. I'm going to tip this down a bit because it's really annoying me. That's better. And they just oh, it helps so much. The other one that's a bit like it, this also has hydrocortisone in, but you can buy it from Boots over the counter. It's not, doesn't have to be a prescription, but it does have a steroid, so I wouldn't put it anywhere else other than your hands or like your body. But this is the Dermacare, and this is for the treatment of eczema and dermatitis. This is the perfect size. Obviously this one's a little bit big, but this is the perfect size. I have this in my handbag, so if I'm out and about and my hands get a bit dry or a bit sore, I love putting some of this on. Obviously not too much because it is still steroids, so it does sort of strip your skin a little bit, but it just helps instantly, and I see a result within a day of wearing this. So my next thing that I've been obsessed with, and this isn't just for the last 2 months, this has been for quite a while, is my Angel Wings hairbrush. I think I need a new one of these. I've kind of bent all the bristles back, so I might have to invest in a new one. But this is perfect. It doesn't give me frizzy hair. Obviously I have quite straight hair anyway, so like frizz doesn't really happen, but it is just so soft. I've never had a brush that gets through the tangles so easily. Like obviously you've got like the tangle teaser and things, but I kind of find them a bit hard to hold, whereas I like having something with a handle. It's also very elegant. My hairdresser used to use on me quite a lot, but she used to always use this on my hair, and I'd sit there and go to my mum, I really want that hairbrush. And they had this at HomeSense for about £4, because they're usually about £16 I think they are. Don't quote me on that. I will link one of these down below so you can have a look. But the handle's kind of going. I think it might be time for a new one, but I do absolutely love this. It's perfect for my hair. So that is kind of our health and healing sort of body and mind kind. Oh, it's not. This one isn't like a full product. I have been using this product for quite a while. It came as a sample from Selfridges when I got all my other products from my auntie from America. I did get a big bag full of stuff and I was absolutely overwhelmed. So I've been slowly working my way through everything. And one of the things that was in there was the Prada Candy Sugar Pop sort of mini. And it's a little roll-on, which is perfect for like testing out a perfume. And I just roll it on my wrists and roll it on the crease of my arm, and I always roll it behind my ears. And if I do it before I get dressed, I always put it on like the backs of my knees and things, because people just say that sort of works a lot better. But I absolutely love the scent of this, so I might have to look into getting the bigger version. But if you want something that's kind of, it's quite sweet but not, again, not sickly, it complements everything else that I wear. So it complements the pomegranate and watermelon body wash and the body like cream, so it kind of complements the sweetness of them. That's very fruity and very nice, so I'll definitely be repurchasing or getting a bigger version of that. That is finally the health and that side of things. I don't know what to call that bit, the sort of health and well-being side of my favourites this month. So we're on to the bit that everyone waits for, the beauty aspect. Now I haven't got a lot in this because I haven't been trying out a lot of new products. I've just been working my way through the products that I've already got. If this has been in like favourites before, it's just that it's again coming to my hands and I've just loved it even more. So we're going to start off with sponges. Now I've been testing this out for quite a while, and it is the Morphe sponge. It is disgusting. I have been using this today, so it does need a bit of a clean. I do like this. There are some foundations it doesn't work for, but there are some that it's absolutely perfect for. I will talk you through some of them in a minute, but I love the pointiness of the top. Obviously it's perfect for that perfect contour. The firmness is really good at pressing in powder. I wouldn't say it's the best for blending out foundation, but I think I just need to keep trying it. I've only tried it a couple of times on foundation. I just didn't like it. It just dragged too much because it was too solid. It didn't sort of push in moisture, it just sort of dragged the foundation everywhere. But I will try it again just to have another go. Obviously you can't judge something on the first time of trying it. You need to give it a couple of chances just to figure out whether it is the product or whether it's the product you're using it with. Now this sponge is perfect with one of my other favourites, which is a new foundation that I tried. I think it was in January. Don't quote me. I've had a lot of videos, so I'm not quite sure what month I'm in, to be honest. So I loved it with the Morphe foundation that I tried. Now this foundation is perfect if you're wanting something that's kind of high-end but not so high end that it's so expensive, but also not drugstore. It's not quite, it's in the middle. It's kind of a bit of a, I don't quite know what to call it. It's kind of a middle person. But this foundation has such a good coverage. You don't need a lot of it, and there are so many shades that you would definitely find your shade in this, even if you possibly would have to mix a couple. But number 1.5 is definitely my shade. It's very matte, very high coverage, and it works so well. The next foundation that I've absolutely been loving recently, and I've just got back to using it, is the foundation that I'm wearing today, which is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation in the shade Shell. This one is so nice, it's so creamy, but it is one of the ones that Morphe sponge does not work on. Whether that's because it should be used with a brush is what they say, but it works best with, for me, with the Beauty Blender, because it's nice and soft and sort of presses out the product and doesn't drag it anywhere. But this Vanish Stick Foundation I am obsessed with, but it is very expensive, so I don't really use it a lot. I don't wear makeup in the week. I literally wear it on the weekends when I'm filming for you guys, and just to make myself feel nice. Otherwise I'm sitting in an office and there's no one really seeing me, so there's not really any point in me wasting a £45 foundation on an everyday use. If I was to wear anything, it would be the Morphe or one of my other foundations in my drawer. Another thing I've been enjoying recently, which I haven't really enjoyed before, but I've just been trying again, is cream contouring. Now, I didn't used to enjoy it because I always found I put too much product on, or I put it in the wrong place, or I was using a brush so it just kind of drag it, and it just didn't work for me. Then I found this product at the drugstore and I am obsessed with it. It is the Barry M Flawless Chisel Cheeks Contour Cream, and it's in a chunky stick form with a little roll up, which is perfect. And you can just perfectly, precisely put it on where you want it. It's not massively high coverage, which is good because you can build it up. You don't put loads on and then it sort of goes everywhere and doesn't really work. And it blends with every foundation, especially this one. I did use it today. If you do want to see that video, it will be linked down below. That was my sort of full glam routine, my hot or not to hot kind of video that I wanted to do for quite a while. But I did cream contour in that, and this was what I used, and I absolutely loved it. I would definitely say if you're wanting to try cream contour but are a bit scared, getting this is perfect, and just using a little at a time and building up that coverage is definitely one to try. Moving on to how we would set that in place, I would always put powder over the top, but then I would go in with a bronzer. And again, I've got a lot from the drugstore today, and I don't usually have that much from the drugstore, but I seem to be getting back into drugstore makeup and trying it out a bit more. I've been loving the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. Obviously I haven't used a lot of it, but I have used quite a few tins of these before in the past, but I've just got back into using it, and it just looks so glowy and natural, and I feel very summery with it on. And it's just good at building up that coverage on the cheeks and then going in with your blush and contour, and it just sort of blends together seamlessly. It's a very sort of buttery consistency. It's very smooth, and it's just that perfect bronzer that doesn't look orange, but it's also not like a contour. So I would not contour with this, I'd just go over as an all over colour, but it's also waterproof, which I didn't actually know. Another thing from the drugstore that I have been liking and I'm wearing today again, it is from the brand Obsessions, which is a Revolution brand, I believe. Yes, it is. It's from Revolution Beauty, so it's kind of like an offer brand. And this is from the Obsession brand, or the Obsession range that was in Boots when I went in there last time. And that is the Mega Moon Highlighter. Now this highlighter is baked. It's kind of like a purpley colour. It looks like a moon, Mega Moon. It is absolutely stunning, especially on sort of lighter skin tones. So if I show you, it just has that sort of iridescent blindingness. I would say on darker skin tones it would be too light, you'd have that like flashback, but on my kind of skin tone and lighter it would be absolutely perfect. But I use this today on my nose and my forehead, and obviously like where I usually highlight, and I absolutely love it. It doesn't have that purpley cast that I thought it would have, because then I'd look like I've been punched in the face, and no one wants that. It's not a very good look, but yeah, I absolutely loved it. And it's obviously baked because that's why it's like domed, but you don't need a lot of it, and it just has that high impact of colour and reflection. The final thing that I have been obsessed with, that I keep using, and I haven't actually put in a favourites video yet, I don't think. I have to have a look, but it is one that I've been loving the past couple of months, and it is good for every look, especially this look today. Again, if you want to see how I did this, check out Sunday's video. I'll link it down below. And that is the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. Now this has some very wacky colours, but as you all know, I am obsessed with my wacky colours. I absolutely love this. It's good for most looks. I have been wearing the green and the blues, and I just want to experiment with it even more and do more videos with it on my channel. I want some more of their palettes. So if you do know any of their the palettes by Juvia's Place are really good and have really good colour range, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I think this is a perfect palette for people that want to get into colour, because obviously you've got your browns, but all the colours complement each other. So you've got the oranges and the blues, and the greens and the purples, and then you've got the reds to make a sunset, and the purples to make a sunset as well, sort of dusk. And it's just, it's got all the glitters and everything, and it's got a really good copper shade up here. And again, I don't think this was an expensive palette. I think this was £15, but don't quote me on that. I'll link it again down below. But yeah, I would say I'm obsessed with this palette, and I want to try out more colours in it. So I'll definitely keep an eye out for more Juvia's Place on my channel. But yeah, I absolutely love it. Okay, so I think that's all my favourites for January and February this year. Obviously there's not a lot here because as I said, I haven't been trying out a lot of new products, but the products that are here are definitely my favourites, the ones that I reach to the most, the ones that I reach to most days, especially the skincare stuff. I use this every day in the shower, and I put on the cream before bed and sometimes in the morning before work, and it just makes me feel awake, and also it makes me like sleep better as well. It just makes me feel really good. So if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below. Comment below any other products you want me to try out and any other things you want me to review. Also, let me know your favourite products of January and February and of this year altogether down below, and why you've enjoyed them. And just get to know each other in the comments. It'd be really nice. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my uploads. I do try and upload twice a week. I have been slacking on that. I will get back up to date with that, but I have been a bit busy. So at least once a week, and on a Sunday I will upload a video. So if you want to see that and you don't want to miss it, then subscribe down below, ring that bell for notifications so you don't miss my videos when they get uploaded, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good week, guys. Bye.